Bottom of the third, excuse me. It was the bottom of the second where they played it all 5 of their runs so far.
A couple of drop balls tonight for the Plungers has really hurt them so far.
That's a tough play, though, going, full speed into the gap. You got to worry about the left fielder coming in if you're the center fielder, so it's a tough play to make. Mitchell Patrick's up. The right fielder for Brown and Wood. As Chase Davis gets set to deliver his 47th pitch of this steamy Saturday night. A little high, 2-0 the count. There's your first strike. 2-1 the count. As Davis is able to throw one right over the plate. Gets by the catcher just a little bit, but not enough to allow the runner from third to come home. So it's a 3-1 count. Runners on second and third for Brown and Wood, as they are in business for a second straight inning. Pitch is high, and that is going to load the bases for the team in Carolina blue.
With no outs.
No outs, so is this the time for one of those triple plays? I'm guessing you don't see a lot of those in the big league. You don't see a lot of those at any level, honestly.
I don't think you see more than you'd realize, I think, here. But, is this a chance for a grand slam is the question you should be asking yourself.
Good point, good point. You're a glass half full guy.
Doug Warren making another visit to the mound, trying to settle his pitcher down.
And we are going to get a pitching change, it looks like, as Micah Herring, I believe, has taken the ball and is starting to warm up. So, Troy, you've watched this team play a lot this season because your son's on this team, Eastern Plumbing. We got Herring coming in to pitch. What can you tell us about him? We've seen him at shortstop. What can you tell us about as a pitcher?
Mike is a great player, and I think he's kind of like you when you were a younger athlete, Ken. He can do it all. And so Micah can pitch. Great shortstop. He's the leadoff man, probably the fastest guy on the team. And he's done a great job pitching before. So a lot of times you've got to wear a lot of hats, and they're going to call on him to try and keep this thing from getting out of hand and stop the bleeding, but they're going to have to score runs too. But he is one of the top players on the team. There's no doubt about it. And his brother also coming up on the team, Ash Herring, a younger brother. So 2 Herrings on the Eastern Plumbing squad this year. But Micah is a big star. There's no doubt about it.
So Herring steps to the mound, trying to shut down what's been a good 2 innings for Brown and Wood. They've yet to cross the plate here in the third, but the bases are loaded with no outs. As Herring comes into a pretty big jam, and he's going to try to get his team out of it. And as you mentioned, Mr. Plumbing needs to get some runs, but they've got a long way to go. There's plenty of chance to do that. First, they got to stop the bleeding.
Yeah, this is a high-pressure situation to come into with no outs, bases loaded. This is not the easiest position to be put into the game, so we'll see how he'll handle the pressure here.
So a few more warm-up pitches from Herring. We'll be back to action. As number 20 gets stretched out and ready to go. Umpire cleans off home plate. And we are, in fact, ready to go here in the bottom of the third once again. No outs, bases loaded for Brown and Wood, as Micah Herring takes over, set to deliver his first pitch of the night. We'll start from the stretch. A little bit outside, 1-0. Another pitch outside by Herring.
Mike, go ahead, sorry.
Anderson Watkins at the plate for Brown and Wood. Ahead in the count 2-0.
Micah going to be headed into the 6th grade next year at Hope Middle School.
That one gets by, but not enough to advance any of the runners. But it is 3-0 now. Here's a 3-0 pitch from Herring. Down the middle for strike one, so he's able to get his first strike across the plate. Maybe that'll give him a little bit of momentum as he comes over, as Troy mentioned, in this pressure-packed situation with the bases loaded, no outs, bottom of the third. And Herring quick back to the plate again, gets the swing, fouled off by Watkins, and now the count runs full. So it started out 3-0, now full count.
Ken, something you have in common with Micah Herring, his favorite singer is Post Malone.
Sure, yeah. Posty, right? Yeah. Big fan.
He does have a lot of good songs.
Name one of them.
Don't put me on the spot. I've heard many of them.
Yeah, sure. Here's the pitch. 3-2 driven in the right field. Is that going to get past the right fielder? Nice play. No, it doesn't get past, but it does allow 2 runs to score. Brown and Wood adds 2 more as Carter Williams and Sully Cobb come around the score on the base knock by Anderson Watkins. It is 7-2, Brown and Wood.
Parker Bunch doing a good job not letting that one get by him. That could have been a lot worse if that one slid by over in right field.
No doubt about it. If that gets by and past the right fielder, that is a bases clearing hit. Instead, it's just a single, but it is a 2 RBI single. Now 7-2. Micah Herring delivers a ball. First pitch to Case and Chase. Bottom of the order now for Brown and Wood. As Chase steps in from the right side. Ahead 1-0. That's inside, and it did indeed hit him. So that's going to load the bases once again for Brown and Wood as Chase is hit by the pitch. Heads down to first. And now Micah Herring once again facing a bases-loaded dilemma. Still no outs.
Doug Warren having a talk with Chris Riddle, the umpire, tonight. Not quite sure what this conversation is about. I don't know, Ken, if you know what they're discussing.
They're discussing very important umpire things. You can tell they're very intently listening and talking, and it's very important.
Could be where to go grab a bite to eat afterwards. What drive-through might be available.
That's true. Dinner's always an option. Yeah, your guess is as good as mine, Troy. I don't know what could be talked about here. Maybe they were talking about was he indeed hit by the pitch?
Could be. It looked like it from here.
Yes. So we go back to the top of the order for Brown and Wood. Tice Thompson steps in, number 14, with the bases loaded. Chance to add to the Brown and Wood lead. Pitch from Herring on the outside corner for a strike. Gets away from the catcher just a little bit, but not far enough as all the runners hold their places. So Herring starts off with a strike. It's Tice Thompson. No outs, bases loaded. Now one hit back towards us, over top the press box, maybe out onto Elm Street. 0-2 the count to Tice Thompson.
Eastern Plumbing started hot. Started this game 2-0, but since the bottom of the second inning, it's been all Brown and Wood. They have had the momentum, and they have not stepped off the gas yet.
0-2 pitch from Herring, a little bit outside. Count now 1-2. Thompson steps in. Herring from the stretch. The 1-2. Down the middle, hit in the air towards center field, and it's going to drop. 1 run scores, and that was kind of in no man land. They try to get the force out at second, but the ump says no, he is safe. So it's an RBI single for Tice Thompson as Brown and Wood gets another run. 3 runs now here in the bottom of the third, still no outs.
Boy, that was hit really high in one of those places where it looked like the second baseman could have maybe